Now from the windy city of... So coming to the plate, Jonathan Villar. And we are set for baseball here this evening. And here's a swing and a miss on the game's first pitch, and that's how we'll get started in the Tuesday opener. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan, please, Zach?
Well, I think the focus has to be on Cameron Maybin. He's already snatched 20 bags this year. When you think about it, there are not a lot of guys stealing 20 bases anymore, so that's already a big year in terms of stealing bases, and he's not even done yet.
Throw on to first takes care of Maybin, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, the first baseman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. Sinker gets the outside for a strike. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And ready now, Jason Hayward. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Jason
Line drive to left. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
From the belt, the pitch. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Long throw to third. And Maybin's throw not in time. He's in there at third.
First 2 batters find a sweet spot. Barrel up perfectly. These fans have to be excited. Middle of the order coming to the plate now. After those first 2 ABs, this could be a laser show.
Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one into the bleachers and gone.
Well, with no outs, you can afford to give up a single, but you can't afford to give up a 3-run homer. He just caught too much of the plate. Now he's back to the drawing board. No outs, and the inning is already an ugly one.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Anthony Rizzo, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race. And now time to check how Joe Madden has lined the Cubbies up in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, you know, the key for this ball club has been Jason Hayward. He's having an insane year. I mean, insane. Slugging over 6.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Gone! A solo home run there for Javi Baez. And that'll tie him for the all-time record. 73 on the year. And with it, the Cubs have moved out in front now 4-0. And that home run, obviously a big one, as he has now tied the record for most home runs in a season. 1 more, and he'll become the all-time record holder. Now at the plate, Wilson Contreras having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase.
This guy's had a super season.
He's able to take the ball the other way here, high and deep to right center. And that's just shy of the baskets and off the ivy. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Well, this doesn't have the makings of a start he's going to be proud of, does it? He's getting absolutely pounded here in the first inning, and I would think they're not going to let this go on for much longer.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And they'll tack on 1 more, as this is now a 5-0 game.
It's only the first inning, so you hate to say this, but this thing might already be over. Down 5 in the first. They've got to get the car back onto the road, even if the wheels are a little loose and wobbly.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. This one's into the bleachers and gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 17 for him on the season as this lead swells to 7-0.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused.
Now,
the next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
Liner towards second. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, center fielder.
Here's Jason Hayward now. This, of course, his second appearance in the inning as they've now batted around. Seared down the first baseline. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Another multi-hit game for him here tonight. No surprise there as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Here comes the pitch for Garcia.
The right fielder.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Popped up. Contreras has a play. 2 down.
Batting 6th.
Here's Buster Posey now. In past meetings with Jose Quintana, he's just 2 for 9. He also has 1 home run. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one will track it down. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. 2 out, nobody on. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Schwarber will get there, and he puts it away to Here's Chris Bryant now. He hit a big 3-run bomb in his first plate appearance.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Time for a look at the San Francisco Giants on defense. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Up next for the Cubs, the shortstop.
Digging in, Javier Baez. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Slapped hard the opposite way. A dive, but it's off his glove. So he's aboard following the 2-out base hit, and here in the penultimate month of the season, look up that word in your summer homework, kids. It's time to check out the league leaders in team batting average. And you can see, in fact, that these guys currently lead the National League in that category, and in fact lead all of baseball as well. The relay, and he is in there with an RBI triple.
Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly a gazelle on the bases. But he turns on the jets here and makes it all the way to third. He might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made it.
Pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is Maben. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. But the Cubs do come through with 1 thanks to the RBI triple. We've played 2. It's the Cubs 8 and the Giants nothing. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that's the first hit in this one for the Giants.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive, 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
0-2 now as Crawford comes up empty on that one. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Coming to the plate now, Trevor Gott. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
One of the keys to good pitching is attacking early in the count. That's 2 pitches, 2 swings, and an 0-2 count. Let's see if he goes right after him and tries to bury him here on the 3rd pitch.
So he records his 5th strikeout there. Trevor Gott goes down for out number 2 in the top half. VR is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down if you swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago. Back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Maddon. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. The windup and the 0-1. Line towards center field. Maben patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. And with 1 away, we check out where these guys sit in the current division standings, and it's not all that pretty as they face a sizable deficit at this point in the season. And plenty of time over there at third to get a glove up, and there are 2 down.
Up next for the Cubs.
Into the box now, Jason Hayward. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Maben is there, and they go down in a hurry here. Here's Cameron Maben now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Hopped up. Quintana is calling for it, but it's the first baseman that gets there to haul it in, and that's the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 9.
First pitch on its way. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Brandon Belt goes down for out number 2 in the top half. No balls and a strike to count. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Line drive to left. Schwarber is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Giants are down 1-2-3. They're on the... Stepping up now, Nicholas Castellanos. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First delivery to him on the way. Skied into straightaway right. Garcia has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman.
So 1 away here in the Chicago 4th. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what is he doing? He shows up, Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Now batting, first baseman.
So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Anthony Rizzo. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Hot shot down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Bryant isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. On the indecision costs him big time as he's out trying to get back to third.
The batter, number 9.
Stepping into the box, Javier Baez. Runner in scoring position with two gone. This is line to left, and he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. The relay, and he'll get in there safely.
With that hard double, you get a glimpse to see why this guy is a legitimate MVP candidate this season. Whenever he gets a chance to produce, he seems like he takes advantage of it. Great example there.
Line drive to center field. Baez is on his way home. He comes across to score. Way out in front now, up by 10. Contreras ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. Safe at the plate as they extend their lead even further.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
Stepping in now, Kyle Schwarber. Hit in the air to right field. Garcia giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with manager Bruce Bochy. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi.
The catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. Weak grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Fouled off. Now another 0-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. And it's 1-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left.
You can visibly see the body language of this guy on the mound is completely changed during this at bat. 6 foul balls has to be completely frustrating him that he can't put him away.
And there are 2 away now.
Now
digging in now, Evan Longoria. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another. There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Number 35.
As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0-for-1 in the ball game. Stays alive, still 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. Fouled away. The next 0-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Here's Addison Russell. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
The second baseman.
First pitch on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Maben is there. And that's the first out of the inning.
The pitcher, number 62.
All right, so time for the Giants' Road to the Show report as we see a couple of prospects who are playing very well in the upper minors. Digging in once again, Jose Quintana. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. There is Crawford. On to first, and very quickly, 2 are gone in the home 5th.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Jason Hayward. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Garcia on the run. He gets to it, and oh, he botched it. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
The right fielder, number 6.
Stepping up to the plate, Nicholas Castellanos. Hoping to cash in following the 2-out triple. And that one swung on and missed 0-1. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
The pitcher had to recover from the sting of giving up a triple, and then he gets belted for a double. The lead grows, and the guy on the mound is probably wondering if his day is going to be ending soon.
Hit on the ground toward the left. Longoria's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Gerardo Parra will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 8, Gerardo.
0-1 the count. And it's fouled away. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Second baseman.
Fly ball right down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. One out, nobody on. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Gonna be a tough play. And that's the second out.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance. Cameron Maben. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this 2-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires. Sam Dyson gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Dyson.
Now at the plate, Anthony Rizzo. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Pulled toward right center field. Maben is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 9.
Here's Javier Baez. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
Baez.
First pitch on its way. Line toward the gap in left center. Oh, and he misses it. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
The catcher, number 40.
Runner at second now as a result of the error. And now it'll be the catcher, Wilson Contreras. He's set. Here it comes. Liner toward right center. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. The relay throw to third, but he's in there as a run will score on the play as well.
Wow, he's getting his daily conditioning in during the game. That's his second triple, so obviously he's seeing the ball great, and he's showing he knows how to motor around the bases just fine.
Into the box, Kyle Schwarber. A bullet to first base, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Addison Russell. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. He's ready. Here's the first offering, and he fouls this one off. Oh and 1, here it comes. Line towards center field. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
The pitcher, number 62.
Now to the plate, Jose Quintana. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch on its way. Line toward the alley in left center. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
He came to play today, not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
Standing in now, Jason Hayward. A dive, and he knocks it down. And they'll be left with no play, as that's going to load the bases now on what should be ruled an infield single.
Nick.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Nicholas Castellanos, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Hard liner to center field. Maben is there now as he makes the catch, and the digging in to try it again, Brandon Belt, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Now batting, the left fielder, Trey.
In there for strike
Mancini.
1.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Called strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
Batting, right fielder,
here comes the pitch for Garcia. Now a little dribbler here off to the right side of the mound. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single.
The batter, the catcher.
Stepping in, Buster Posey. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
Hey, it's really hard to pitch a gem, and what helps? This guy's first pitch strike percentage, how about 100%? Can't get any better than that.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Giants. Stepping into the box, Chris Bryant.
Leading off for the Cubs, the 3rd baseman.
First offering on its way.
Bryant.
Line drive to left. Mancini is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
Up next for the Cubs, the first baseman.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now.
Rizzo.
First offering on its way. Popped him up. VR over to his right. 2 down.
The batter,
at the plate, Javier Baez.
Shortstop.
And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. Here comes the first pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Backhanded. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Up next for the Cubs,
Now batting, Wilson Contreras. Tripled homer run last time through, so we'll see what he's got in store here.
Matty, this guy is certainly walking to the plate with confidence. His slugging percentage is going through the roof with a...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Digging in and looking for more, Evan Longoria. He leads off their half of the eighth, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
The batter, number 35.
Now at the plate, Brandon Crawford. No hits to this point.
Crawford.
No balls and 1 strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Grounded to first. Rizzo is there, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Joe Pennick will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Number 12.
In there, 0-1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 8 home runs and 23 driven in. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game. And Derek Law enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Law.
He pulls this one into right. Garcia is there, 1 away.
Now batting.
So 1 gone here in the Chicago 8th, and the shortstop Addison Russell will bat next. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it's a foul ball. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
62. Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Hey, guys, that's his 2nd hit of the game. He's also got a good chance of getting a W on the mound. I mean, this is stuff you do when you're 9 and 10 years old, not when you're in professional baseball.
Into the box now, Jason Hayward,
as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field.
Mancini's under it, and he makes the catch for out. Digging in the switch hitter, Jonathan Villar, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
A ball hit hard to the left side. Oh, and he misses it. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
The first baseman.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts from the stretch.
Now batting. The left fielder.
No balls and a strike to count.
Mancini.
0-1, here's the pitch. Snap throw to first, but he's back in standing. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 14-1, the final tally here.
The winning